Thanks everyone for watching the videos. Subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks guys. All right guys, this is how I learned PDR. It's very simple. I'm going to get straight to the point. In 2008, I went to school in Houston, Texas for Collision Repair and Refinishing. It's called UTI, Universal Technical Institute. Pretty much the first class we had was learning the basics of R&I and things like that. First week, we learned about something on one of the ICAR classes called Paintless Dent Repair. The instructor said, point blank, I have buddies who live out here. They do hell 6 months out of the year, and they make $250,000 a year, and they ski the rest of the year. And now I'm thinking to myself, I didn't pay all this money to learn about PDR, Paintless Dent Repair. I want to learn about paint and body. So they showed us a 1-hour video on ICAR about removing dents with sharp metal tools. I was like, okay, get out of my face with that. Let's get to the real stuff. So fast forward, after graduation, I get a job at the body shop, pretty nice body shop in Cary, North Carolina, and I noticed there were 2 technicians. They were body techs, and they also did PDR for the shop. I was like, huh, I heard about that in school. Okay. So I talked to the guy, and I was just kind of showing him. One day he said, yeah, you can try. You can use my tools. This is what he did. He threw a door on a bumper stand, not strapped down. You can imagine this in your head. Throwing a door on a bumper stand, not strapped down. Put your PDR light, take a golf ball and a sock is what he did, and slammed those dents in that door. I'm like, holy crap, okay. So I had his tool and I was pushing. And as I was pushing, the door was lifting up off the stand. I couldn't stabilize it. I was like, this is hard, this is difficult. And later I realized he did that on purpose because he wanted me to know how difficult it was. And all those scenarios make it very difficult for anyone to learn on. I don't care how good you are and you try to fix a dent, it's going to be difficult for the most elite technicians to remove that kind of damage. So right out the gate, I was kind of showing something that you get the point. Anyways, we had a painter in the shop. He had 3 tools from Dean King. 28-inch rod with a bullet tip, a brace tool, 90-degree bend on that, and a mini push rod with a sharp tip. So those were 3 tools he sold to me for about $70, $75. And I didn't really do much with those for about a year. Well, I said, all right, I'm going to give this a shot. So one day after work, I used the shop light, which is actually for detailing. It was really bright. So it had a high wattage booth bulbs in this light, and I was trying to fix dents. Well, it was so bright, it was drowning out the bottom of the dent. I couldn't see the tip of my tool when I was pushing on the panel. So it was extremely difficult. So I was like, man, there's no way I can do this. I'm done. And I was like, okay. A few months later or whatever, thought to myself, I'm going to go to buy a real light. Let's see if this helps. So I bought an A1 light, reverse curvature, 36-inch fluorescent bulb. And I got the lowest wattage bulb they had at Home Depot or Lowe's. I think it was like 32 watts. I mean, it was super low wattage. And my vehicle at the time had walnut damage or acorn damage all over the hood because I live in Raleigh, North Carolina, home of the Oaks. And I started pushing, and like 2 or 3 pushes, the dent was gone. I was like, oh my God, I can see the tip of my tool. The dent's gone. This is amazing. I was like, this is easy. And there was another guy at the shop. He was learning PDR as well, a painter. And he's like, whoa, we were like both flabbergasted. It was amazing. So after doing that for a little bit, I would go 30 minutes to an hour, 2 or 3 days a week after work. And I would practice on hoods and car doors. I got a little bit of elbowing and, getting made fun of a little bit by the techs, but that's all fun and games. And I kept that. I didn't give up. And about a month later, after I was practicing, we got a very large storm in Raleigh, North Carolina. And the local PDR guy turned this vehicle down that had hail damage. And the body shop manager said, Dennis, you want to fix it? Me, I don't turn anything down. Pretty much I just go and do it because I want to get better at my craft. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Absolutely. Well, at the time, I didn't know what cross-checking was, so you can imagine where I'm going from here. So I did this hood on the car. It was a Mazda 3. I remember. And I was PDRing it, and it took me, I don't know how long, forever, I could imagine. But once I finished the hood, I was like, damn, that looks good. I'm good. Let me go out in the real world and make some real money. Well, put my tool down, walked around the other side of the hood, around the fender, looked across the hood. I was like, holy shit. I didn't do anything. All the dents were still there. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? How is this possible? I fixed all the dents. Cross-checking. You got to cross-check. And truth be told, I fixed the rest of the car. I think it was just the top panels I fixed. And car got delivered and I got paid. And I was like, okay, thank God. So, I mean, that kind of how I learned how to do PDRs on my own. I bought those 3 tools from the guy. And I bought a couple weld tails. And that was it. And a knockdown, Delrin tip knockdown. And a glue tabs from A1, the A1 mini lifter, and some glue tabs and some glue, the red glue. And that's pretty much what I did that hell car on. I mean, it looked like trash. At the time, I thought it looked great. I didn't know what cross-checking was, but it looked like trash, and it got delivered to the customer. Nowadays, I'd be embarrassed to deliver that, honestly. But that's how I got my start. With those 3 tools from Mark Young. I appreciate you, Mark. Thank you very much for that, if you're watching. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you hated the video, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why you hated the video. I'm fine with that. Any comment's good. And if you loved the video, or you want to learn more, or have more questions about how I transitioned from collision tech to full-fledged hell tech / retail tech and owning my own business, let me know, and I can make that happen for you and give you all the insights of what not to do and things that I've done that has been made me successful, I guess you could say. Or we're going on 5 years of having my own business, so I'm happy with that. But let me know, and I'll make it happen. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, have a great day.